Hey, I'm not MAGA, don't scroll. And we're out in a beautiful place looking for beautiful rocks. And because I'm not a dick, I'm going to tell you exactly where I am and exactly where I found the rocks. And today, I've also got a bona fide rock hound with me. That's the Luna dog right there. And she is a long-term foster that we're going to have for a while her mom is focusing on taking care of herself. We're going to be taking care of this dog over here, and so she's going to be rock hounding with us. So we are at the Wilmington BLM trailhead in Eagle Point, Oregon. You can find it on Google Maps. It will tell you directly how to get here. It's very easy, and even though it is a cloudy, soggy day, you can see that this is still an absolutely gorgeous area. Luna sure likes it. And on a clear day, you can actually see Mount McLaughlin, Roxy Ann, the Table Rocks. It is a very beautiful panoramic 360 view. Maybe the rain will clear up in a little bit and I'll be able to show you guys some of that. If not, maybe I'll get some angles later. But I'm going to show you the rocks that I find, where I find them, all those things so that you can too. Okay, just so you guys can see, this trail does have some big, heavy ruts in it. And when it's wet, it is muddy. So either bring rain boots or save this for a dry day. As promised, here's that view. Again, it's cloudy, it's drizzly, it's rainy up here. It is still just absolutely beautiful. Okay, now let's look at some rocks. All right, we are less than a mile in. I'm going to show you where I'm digging and what I'm finding right now, but you don't even have to come this far. I'm going to show you the craziest find that I've ever seen out in the wild here like this in just a few minutes. But for right now, so we are digging into the hillside right here near the top. You can see kind of where we are. You do not have to come this far. Like I said, you could chip some off of another rock. But saw some signs and then started digging around in here. And you can see what we're starting to uncover there. I'm going to unbury this and show you guys in this. Oh, we got some action footage here. I know, Luna. I know, girl. This is all going to be real pretty once we get it back and get it cleaned up. There's some big pieces down here too, for sure, y'all. Okay, we are still going digging through this hole. And we've got a decent amount of material in here that I am going to rinse off down at the creek, but we're going to show you some more stuff. What you got there? Is that a rock? You're actually a rock hound. Beautiful. To find the rocks out here, it's really easy. This is a boulder field. There are these boulder fields all over here. And some of these boulders are agates, jasper, things like that. You just dig around a little bit. You look for the signs. Like I am just walking up the trail, well, down the trail at this point, and just sticking out of the ground, I see this coloration here. And you can see the formation of the rock. We're going to dig this up. And now for the craziest rock find I have seen in nature to date. This has got to be, oh, let me flip this around. This thing has to be, I don't know, just what's exposed right here is easily 1,000 pounds. That's what we're working with here, folks. It is that big. And so yeah, you can see it in relation to the size of the dog, and this thing is only partially unburied. I'm gonna break a piece off for myself. Okay, if you're not into hiking and you still want to find some pretty rocks, that's my truck right back there. This is the creek that you can find a whole bunch of good stuff. Like if we just look along the bank here, you can see a whole bunch of that rock that's been affected by rhyolite, meaning that there's a whole bunch of volcanic sediment in here. And if you go digging around in this creek, you will find rocks. Let's go. Okay, so just tucked in between a couple pieces of rock over here is this. It's a beaut right off the bat. So oftentimes what I like to do is I'll come in and I'll just get some rock and some sediment with my shovel and just kind of almost pan it out a little bit, and oh, turn up little things like this all day. What else do we got? Anything else? Oh, beautiful, beautiful. You don't have to even go far. We're just literally see the truck in the parking lot finding little stuff like this. What are you doing with that big old rock? Luna, what are you doing with the huge rock, girl? Come on. Yep, we got these little beautiful agates all over down here. And another little creek find. Beautiful. Also, if you go down this creek a little ways, you can dig into these banks on either side here and find some good stuff. That's probably going to be a whole other video. This was another short trip, but it was beautiful and worthwhile. Let's take a look at what we got. So as you can see, we did pretty good for today for not spending too much time out here. And some of this material is just absolutely phenomenal. Very happy with the finds today. Whole lot of great pieces. Can't wait to see what this looks like when it's cleaned up. Lots and lots of good, pretty stuff that I'll probably cut, polish, bunch of little stuff too. Definitely will come back.